Okay, right. Just give me a second to goosey up my hair here. With ample opportunities to do it before I hit the record button, but then I wouldn't be able to get you to admire myself in the rear view mirror in my car. But I'm not in my car. I'm, just in my cottage here recording. For shits and giggles. Shits and giggles. So, well, I hope you're well. I hope life is good to you, and well, if you're stuck down a well, you're wearing nothing but wellies or Wellington boots. Well, and you've got a book by H.G. Wells, Down the Well, as you wear the Wellington boots or the wellies. Well, I guess, I just hope you're doing well. So, members of me tribe, well, it's a blustery day here in the northwest of Ireland. Summer just hasn't come. It's absolutely pissing rain. But I decided I'd make a video, for like, I'd make a video, but for shits and giggles, shits and giggles. But yeah, right. Let's just see if there's anyone here in the live chat. Have a look here. It doesn't look very promising. We've 4 people. Just as I said, 3. The number went up to 4. Now, 4 is an unlucky number. It has a very devastating effect in the Asian culture. They don't like the number 4. So I just thought that was, really strange. The way I said there were 3 in the chat, and then it just went right up to 4. It was really weird. Like, something not quite right about that. Something a bit strange. A little bit strange. So, members of me tribe, I'll be here all night, so I better get to it. First and foremost, oh wait a minute, someone is here in the live. Oh my god, there's 2 people in here in the live chat. So let me, guys, I will I don't know what they're talking about. You just talk amongst yourselves there in the live chat, members of me tribe. I might, do a little phone in at the very end if someone wants to come on, just to grovel and to tell me how great I am. And if you don't tell me how great I am when you come on, I'll have to kick you out of the phone call. So. Members of my tribe, I think we should ban all Abrahamic religions in Ireland. I think we should close every single church and mosque across the country. We must get rid of the Abrahamic religions. Now, someone in the live chat is saying, what about synagogues as well? Because synagogues are part of the Abrahamic faiths. Should we close them down as well? No, that would be anti-Semitic. We're not going to close down the synagogue. So, I was watching a football match last night. On me big. I have a massive, flat TV on the wall, and I watched the Scotland-Germany game. It was a real humdinger of a game, great game. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, members of me tribe. I'm just making this video for shits and giggles, So I hope you're well. Okay, someone in the live chat is saying, not so long ago, I told everyone that I had thrown out my TV. What are you talking about? Right. Okay, he's saying I just said I watched the Scotland-Germany game on my TV. No, I didn't say that. Go back and listen. I never said that. I said I watched it on my mobile phone. People trying to gaslight you, trying to Renfield, just ignore them, members of your tribe. By the way, voting is a waste of time. Political, elections, voting, it's an absolute waste of time, and so are protests. When you go to a protest, right, what you're saying is, please, daddy government, please listen to me, give me something. You're going there, as a sign of weakness. That's why I believe protests are a complete waste of time, as are voting in elections, complete waste of time. I would deregister. By the way, I'll be going to the nationalism protest in Dublin on Monday, so if anyone's going to it and wants to meet me and greet me and, get me autograph, I'll see you there at the protest. Okay, wait, someone in the live chat is saying, Calling me a hypocrite? Well, why are you calling me a hypocrite? No, I'm not a hypocrite. A hypocrite is someone who says something and then says the complete opposite. And that's not me. I'm not a hypocrite. By the way, members of my tribe, I want you to vote for Tom Foyers in the upcoming elections. Would you vote for Tom Foyers? He's a buddy of mine. Please go out and vote. Make your vote count. Try and get him elected. Tom Foyers, okay? He's a buddy of mine. And he also loves the tribe. So, anyway, members of my tribe, right, I can hear noise outside. I can hear noise outside. It's a kind of autumnal chill out there, But and but I don't like, I really don't like the cosplay pagans. Do you know the cosplay pagans? Really don't like them. The Wiccan, don't like them. I also don't like hysterical women who try smear campaigns on you. Really don't like them. We are the witches, our husbands all left us. We are the switches, we are the witches. We are the witches, our husbands left us because they couldn't stand us. We are the witches, we will come after you. We are the witches. Oh, absolutely hilarious. By the way, members of me tribe, I was playing around on a Ouija board there a few weeks ago, and I just, I was open to ghosts entering me, so I put the call out. I said I'd like John Wayne to enter me. That's what I said to the Ouija board, and I thought it would be interesting, to. If John Wayne took over my body, would he go to a halting site, fight with the Tinkers, steal a horse and ride off into the sunset, and then I'd wake up a few days later, with a horse or something, thinking, where did I get the horse, but it didn't work out well. I woke up a few days later and I was crawling out from under the floorboards of a house. Now, the stink under the house was rotten. It smelled like corpses. It turned out I wasn't entered by John Wayne. It was actually John Wayne Gacy. So you want to be really careful when you want to be very specific with the Ouija board when you're getting ghosts to enter your body. So that's one. By the way, a load of gay teenagers disappeared in the area. So I'm under investigation at the moment. But my defense will be the Ouija board. I'll bring that to the court as evidence. Now, members of me tribe, I'm sick and tired of these stupid Irish politicians, trying to be all machos and going to, we're at war with the Russians, we'll take on the Russians. You idiots. Let me just send a message to Vladimir Putin here. Vladimir, it's your buddy Spoofer Ravenberg here. You've probably never heard of me, but I would be surprised if you'd never heard of me because I'm quite famous. Vladimir, we Irish, we're a very simple folk, right? We're actually semi-retarded, so please don't take what the Irish say as serious. We're really a retarded kind of simian race of human beings. More simian than human beings. We're simple folk, so please don't take us serious. Please don't blow us to smithereens. Okay, right. All I see in the live chat are emojis, so a lot of people are probably on recreational drugs at the moment, but that's fine. Do what you want to do. That's what I say. So, yeah, I was with a mate of mine the other day. We were driving down the road. We were going to a convention, and members of me tribe, we were driving down the road, for shits and giggles, and we saw this girl on the road. She was crying her eyes out. So we got out of the car. I went over to the little girl and I said, "What's wrong, little girl?" And she pointed up at the telephone wires and said, me cat is up there and it won't come down." And I said, should I jump up there and get it? And my friend said, "Spoofer, what are you talking about? He said, you're well past your prime. You're not going to be able to jump up to a telephone wire." He said, "That must be 40 feet up there." And he said, "Even in your prime, you wouldn't have been able to do it." And I said, "Well, you have little faith," I said, "you have little faith." So he thought I was going to take a running jump, but I didn't. What I did was I bent my knees a little bit, a few inches, and then I sprang up into the air, and I landed on top of the telephone wires, and I had perfect poise, perfect balance. I picked up the cat, I jumped back down, didn't even break a fingernail, handed the cat over to the little girl, and I bent down, I whispered into her ear, and I said, "You know what, little one? Here's your cat." And I said, "Not all heroes wear capes." Now, it just so happened I was wearing a cape because we were going to the Wizard Convention. It was going to be held in Mick Mulligan's pub there, and he wouldn't let us use the lounge for the Wizard Convention. We had to use the pool room. Now, the pool room can hold up to 25 people. I'm not joking with you. 28 people turned up for the Wizard Conventions. Some of them had to sit on the pool tables. It was absolutely incredible, incredible. Really great reception, really great reception there at the Mulligan's pub for the Wizard Convention in the pool room. So there you go. Okay, right. That was that. Right, yeah, like you people in the live chat, you're all beautiful. You're really beautiful people, really beautiful people. But being gorgeous has its downsides. I was approached there recently by a photographer. He does modeling contracts and all that sort of thing. He saw me and he said, "You know what?" He said, "What's your name?" He said, "Because your face should be plastered over the magazine. You're an absolute stud muffin." That's what he called me, right? I thought he was coming on to me, and like that's fine. I've nothing against the gay community. A lot of my friends are gays. So please don't say, "Oh, I don't like homosexuals." Please don't call me a racist. Please don't call me an anti-Semite. So he started taking photos. We went to a photo shoot. He took photos, and he called me back 2 weeks later, and he said, "Spoofer," he said, we can't publish those photos. And I said, "What are you talking about when you can't publish them?" He said, "You're too gorgeous." And I said, "What are you on about?" And he said, "I'll explain it to you." He said, "We put some of the photos, we left them on the secretary's desk. She was supposed to put the photos into an envelope. And when she saw the photos, she fainted. That's how gorgeous they was. She fainted. Or to put it in a nicer way, she swooned. And she never woke up from the swoon. When the paramedics gone into the office, like her head was down in a pool of drool. That's how gorgeous I am." And he said, if we publish these photos, he said, a lot of women are gonna die. A lot of women all over the world are gonna die when they see how gorgeous you are. Now, in fairness to the photographer, he did pay me for me day. The day I was doing the photo shoot, like he did pay me, but he couldn't put the photos. And I said to him, "Look," I said, "if it saves women's lives, don't publish them." That's what I said to him. And he said, "Well, I wasn't going to publish them anyway." And I said, "Yeah," I said, "exactly, don't publish them because I don't want to be responsible for women dying." So there you go. Right, but 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 right, yeah. Now I don't have much more to say, so I think what I'll do, I'll look at the live. Well, there's not really anything happening in the live chat. I might, I might just put the. I might drop a link into the live chat if someone wants to come on just for a few seconds and just tell me how great I am. I would particularly like it if you told me I was cute and cuddly. I would really appreciate that. So I might just drop a link in here. Make sure you're muted in the YouTube so there's no echo. So let me check here now. Just chat among yourselves there, members of me tribe, when I'm trying to get the link here. Okay, right, that should be in there now. If anyone wants to come in, just for a few seconds, I don't want you speaking for long because I don't want you trying to overshadow me. I don't want you stealing me thunder. So, if you want to come on just for a few seconds to tell me how great I am, if you don't tell me how great I am, I won't be keeping you on at all. I'll actually be blocking you. So, members of me tribe, let me go to me final little story here. But blustery day here in the northwest of Ireland. Hope you're well, members of me tribe. Hope you're keeping well. Hope life's good here because you're in the tribe and you're all beautiful people in the tribes. So people, there's a lot of talk now about who's Irish, who's not Irish. Look, I can tell you, growing up in the Corpo in the 50s and 60s, like, it was really diverse back then, really diverse. You had people of all different ethnicities, all different races. Actually, you would hardly, in the corporation, in the flats, you would hardly see any pasty white Irish people. White trash Irish people. You wouldn't see them. It was actually very vibrant. It was majority black people back then, and I'm talking 1950s, 1960s, inner city, outer city Dublin. So there you go. Okay, right. I'm going to go off now soon and go to sleep. Before I sleep, do you know what I do? It helps me sleep. Some people listen to lullabies. Some people read a few pages of a book. What I do is I get my phone and I start looking at accidents. Accidents in which people get mangled by trains. I go through about 200 videos every night before I sleep of watching people being squashed like pancakes by locomotives. It's really, really enjoyable, and I share all the videos on my Facebook page with me mates, with members of my tribe. I like to see people getting mangled before I go to sleep. I like to see the blood and the guts and all the rest of it. So, okay, right. There's one person here who's decided to, who's got the ghoulies to come in and tell me how great I am, and that's Irish Fenian. So I'm going to bring him in, let him speak for a few seconds. Let the young fella speak for a few seconds, and then we're gonna finish off the live stream. So here we go now. Hopefully he will say how great I am. Otherwise, he's going to be banned from ever leaving a comment at the end of the live shot. So here we go.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
How are you all doing, folks? This is the Donegal Martyr here talking, and I just like to say that this fella is a spoofer. He's nothing to do with Trader FM. The good Reverend is in charge of that.
Right, okay. You haven't said anything nice to me, so I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to remove you
Well,
from the
the
live
thing
chat.
is, you look like the backside of a bus. So why would I have anything good to say to you, Mister Ravenberg?
Right, okay, right. You also sound like a knuckle dragging anti-Semite, so I'm just gonna let you go there, Irish Fenian. He's gone, members of my tribe. He won't be back. He had his chance. He could have said nice things. He could have said I was cute. He could have said I was cuddly. But he decided to go on the attack and to try and run me down. And not only to run me down, to also run down the organisation that is Trader FM. So, members of your tribe, we'll leave it there. I fucking love you bastards so much. And I really hope, shits and giggles. Shits and giggles. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well, I guess. Well, I hope you're doing well.